right, you guys, so welcome back to PilatesStrong. My name is Lorene. We're gonna use this purple ball for our workout today. We're gonna work the butt. So, I'm sorry, the booty. So anyways, grab your ball, place it between your thighs. We're gonna start off kind of easy today. Yeah, right. It's gonna get pretty hard here in a second. So place between your thighs. I want you to focus on your glutes and your inner thighs and your abs here, okay? So your tailbone is heavy, you got a little space under your low back, arms by your sides. Feet, feel your feet. Your feet are important. Feel the right foot, feel the left foot, and start to squeeze. All right, so with all of that in mind, I want you to squeeze the ball. Now, think about when you're squeezing the ball, just to make it feel like you're kind of, I don't know how to put it, just kind of like in a rhythm, you know? So don't like overthink it. Just for this first warm up, just think like a nice little rhythm, squeezing and opening. And sometimes when you do that, your muscles fire up more naturally too. Okay, but be mindful that your feet are down, okay, that you've got your inner thighs engaged, and that your booty is going to start to burn here in a second, okay? So here we go. I've also got my in-home only shoes on. As you guys know, I have a pair of shoes that I only wear when I do workouts in the house because I don't want my shoes on my mat or on my carpet. So anyways, fun little fact, don't even know why I brought it up. All right, keep squeezing in and out. Good, so by now you're gonna start to feel the inner thighs start to warm up. It's a great little feeling, okay? Now, your abs are there, right? You're not like over squeezing them or anything like that, but they're there and you know that they're helping you to stay stable so that you're not like doing weird things like this with your hips as you squeeze. I see a lot of people doing this when they're squeezing. Don't do that, you don't need to do that, okay? We're gonna just squeeze the ball. Keeping nice and stable here through the hips. Both my hips are nice and level. Both those hip bones are nice and level. And we got about 10 more seconds here. Squeeze and squeeze. So getting warm, easy, bored? Yeah, me too. I like it whenever I really feel that burn, when I'm not bored anymore. The beginning, the first 5 or 10 minutes of any workout for me, I don't even like look forward to it. I'm just like, oh God, when am I gonna actually start to feel that like endorphin kick in, you know? So just bear with me. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, as you squeeze, you're gonna lift your butt up, all right? I want a Pilates-ish bridge, so I want you to articulate that spine and roll it up. This is where you're gonna tuck. You're gonna peel one vertebrae at a time. Energy over the tops of your thighs. So imagine like your knees are trying to reach for that front wall, okay? And then lowering it down. Even as you lower, they're reaching, and that's gonna help you engage through the posterior, through your booty, through your hamstrings a little bit more. Good. Now, don't ask me why. I like my arms a little bit wider, but this is actually really darn good. If you can really get your shoulders back, that's good too. I kind of alternate between the two. Sometimes I like my arms wide. Sometimes I like them here. You know what? I'm gonna try to keep them close to me today because it kind of helps me work on opening up my shoulders a little bit too. All right, keep it going, bridging up and down. I know it's so boring still. I'm barely even feeling anything. Yeah, you're probably still feeling like you're in the warm-up phase. Let me get my clock here. You got 20 seconds. And then we're gonna go to our first hold and it's gonna get real, all right? So keep it going, bridging it up. I'm starting to feel my butt, you know, starting to feel that warm. Thinking about opening the front of the hip, right? And then lowering down. So we're not in our low back here at all, okay? Like when I'm lifting and lowering, as I'm lifting, I'm thinking of opening the front of my hip so that then I'm not using my low back to lift, but rather the hip extension to lift, especially if you're like a runner, good to have, or a walker. Just plain old being human. We want hip extension. We end up in flexion all the time because we sit so much. Good, and then rolling it back down. So this is really the opposite of like sitting, right? We're working our butt, we're working our hamstrings. Good, 4, 3, 2, now hold. Good, now just a little press. And as you press, think of, again, stretching the front of that hip. You're gonna start to feel all that good stuff. Good, keep it going, lift. And really feel the feet here, almost like you're pulling your heels to your butt a little bit. That'll help you engage your hamstrings and glutes a little more. Feel a little more solid. Good, and press, and press. And think about what side you're pushing with more. I always say this, super important to be level, okay? You can peek at your hips a little bit here and kind of see if one hip's tilted. Hopefully it's not. Good, keep it going. Ooh, it's starting to feel so good. I love this part. See, now I'm getting warmed up. I like it. Okay. Oh, I'm such a dork. Keep it going. And press, and stretch, and lift. Now add a little squeeze as you lift, and squeeze, and squeeze. So now we're kind of activating through the bottom inner part of your booty. You know what I'm talking about. I call it the elephant butt. Good, keep it going. I call it the elephant butt because on National Geographic, whenever you watch those animal shows, and then the elephants are so cute, by the way, and it only looks good on the elephant to have an elephant butt. But when they stand up, their butts are sagging in that one little area, and you guys know what I'm talking about. That's what this is working, okay? Elephant butts are good on elephants, okay? So let's work our booties here. Good. And it's not necessarily even because you don't want it to look that way, but if you can work that area, it just helps with mobility. Really, it does, because now you've got some muscles here to help with your hip extension, and that's what we're after, right? But it also does look better. Good. And press. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Now you're going to swing to the right, swing to the left. Woohoo! Now tell me that doesn't feel awesome. So now you're kind of working through like the, I don't know, the corner-ish of your butt. Good. And press. And press. All right, so this is going to go for a little while. You're starting to get warm, starting to build that heat. This is the part where I start to enjoy it. My heart rate's about 105 now. It's not bad, right? For not moving around too much. Good. And press, and press, and press. Good. And if you've got a low resting heart rate like me, that's actually pretty darn good. I mean, I'm working, I'm talking, I'm working. Good. No, literally, I'm working. This is my job, right? And teaching. Good. Keep it going. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to go back to your center. Hold. Okay. I want you to walk your feet a little closer to your butt, just a little bit. Make sure that your feet are not past your knees, meaning that they're not too close to your butt. Hold. Now just breathe here. All right. From here, you're going to take one leg up and you're going to hold. Okay. This is going to get hard here. I'm going to hold this for about 15 seconds each side, 10 seconds left. Try to keep your hips level. Make sure you're not jutting out to the right or the left. 4, and you're gonna, this is where you really start to feel the core, because the core is helping me hold it. 3, and my outer glute here. 2, lower that leg down. Ready? Switch. Hold. This is so much fun. This is where it gets more interesting. Hold. Good. Keep that booty lifted. Keep the front of that hip open. Good. About 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it back in. Ready? Back to the other side. Hold. Good. Keep that hip open and just breathe. Should I go for a little jog after this? I never go running, but today it's so beautiful out that I kind of feel like I want to do that after this. Good. And then lower down and switch. Good. Really feel solid. Okay. Really feel solid, because we're going to challenge ourselves here in a second. I'm shaking. I don't know if you can see that, but this is all shaking. It feels good. 3, 2. Now here's the hard part. You're going to switch again. Lift. Okay. You're going to squeeze that right leg in. Good. In. And that left leg has to stabilize so that the right leg doesn't push it over. So this is really a lot about that leg that's down. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Lower it down. Ready? Other side. Press. Press. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. 3, 2. Okay. And then slowly release. Pretty good warm up, right? So now take your ball, place both feet on that ball. Now I usually do this barefoot, so hopefully this goes okay. My shoes on, because I can't feel what the ball is doing. It's gonna be really jiggly. All right, bridge it up and hold. Okay, so you can already see that as you're pressing down that ball, you really have to find your balance to stay stable. Okay, options: you can take your arms up, you can leave them down if you need more support. You can take them behind, overhead. I find this to be the hardest, so I'm gonna stay right here. Okay, now you're gonna lower and press, and now you're gonna feel a different area of those glutes. Good. Now if you want, the further out your legs are, the harder. You can see that I just scooted my legs forward. That's a lot harder. Okay, down and press, down and press. Good. Keep it going. And press and lift. There's like infinite exercises to do. So many, especially when you start to add things like the ball or the magic circle or whatever. Good. Keep it going. Good. Try to stay nice and still. Good. Like my shoulders are relaxed. My jaw's not tense. I'm not making funny faces except for when I'm talking. Good. And press. Good. And press. So like about halfway down and up. Good. And I feel this a lot with my heels pressing down. Good. 10 more seconds. And press. Now you're going to really start to feel that burn. Good. And press. And press. And I'm constantly peeking to make sure my hips are level. Feeling that? Good. 4, 3, 2, hold. Now you're gonna squeeze your knees in. Tap your knees, and tap, tap. So now you're getting that inner part of your thigh without a magic circle, and you're gonna feel, doesn't that feel so good? Woo! Okay, starting to warm up. I'm not bored anymore. I'm now trying to focus so I don't fall over. Good, and tap. Tap those knees and press. 4, 3, ready for it? 2, hold the knees now, press out, out, out. Talk about outer thighs, talk about inner thighs, right? All right, keep it going. Squeeze it out, squeeze it out. You got about 15 more seconds and press. Ooh, I love it. Here's another thing, you guys, if your arms are up here, but you're like wiggling around everywhere, put your arms down. Okay, we wanna focus on our glutes. We don't wanna stress and strain, right? We wanna feel like we're opening and we're really using our booty and thighs here. 3, 2, now hold. Okay, and press. Press, good, and press. Or you can do elbows also, good. And sometimes if you push down with your elbows, you might even feel your glutes a little more. Try that, lift, 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 good. You guys wondering how much time? You still have 30 full seconds to find your butt, good. Don't lose your butt, find your butt and work it, good. But some of you are like, yeah, but I wanna lose a little bit of my butt. Don't worry about losing your butt, just work your butt and it'll come together, okay? Keep it going. For many, many reasons. Strong glutes are so important. I think it's part of your core. I really do. Good. And press. Press. You guys feel those thighs? 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Hold. 3, 2. And down. Now, how's that for a great burn? All right. So now, flip over. I'm going to start it with my left side down. Yep. I'm going to start my left side down. Had to think about that for a second. Okay. You're going to place the ball. You guys are like, yep, that's not your butt. I know. Don't worry about it. Okay. You're going to place the ball on your side here. You're gonna see why here in a second. You're gonna take your left hand, right hand. Okay, so I'm resting on my elbow, okay? But this ball is here to support me. I'm gonna lift that top leg up and I'm gonna hold. Why do you ask, do I do it this way? Well, 1, it mixes things up, so it makes you less bored, right? But 2, it helps you facilitate elongation, all right? And one of the things I find a lot of the side lying exercise in Pilates for most people is when they're lifting that leg up and down, they're just like, it's like they're pulling everything in, and it's like, and when I see that as a teacher, I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, lengthen, right? You wanna keep the spine long, right? You wanna keep the spine long and healthy. So this just kind of, especially for someone with scoliosis, helps to facilitate length, right? So when you do that, you're gonna already automatically feel more work happening in the glutes because you're not compensating with your back. Make sense? Up and down. Look, I'm just sharing with you guys the things over the years that have worked for me, right? It took a lot of time for me to figure out how to get in shape. I know that now it looks like I've always been in shape, but I was probably one of the most out of shape people. Oh gosh, no body awareness, no muscle tone. In fact, I remember a long time ago at the gym, I mean, I was like probably in my late teens, and I'd been working out for a while. You know, doing everything that everybody does. You got about 20 seconds here. This is a little bit over a minute here for this first part. And you know, little old me, just naive little whatever. You know, I'm working out with a sports bra and just like my little pants. I wasn't in shape. I wasn't so aware of how I looked, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. 3, 2, hold. Good. Okay, ooh, it's burning, right? So now from here, you're gonna trace a little circle, but stay mobile. Good. And try not to rock around too much. Now make that circle a little bit bigger. Keep the heel flexed. Good. 3, these are hard. 2, give me 1 more. Now go the other way. And one of the instructors was like, basically said that I looked out of shape. Oh my God. And I felt so bad because I was like, I had been working out so hard to try to get into shape, but I knew I would. I mean, anyways, long story short, I mean, she was right. And it kind of really made me look at myself and be like, you know what? Okay. So it's not nice to say that, and it wasn't right to say that. 3, 2, hold, 3, 2, and then rest. Woo! But I knew it. And I kind of like, I don't know, it made me sad, but I was like, you know what? I need to get in better shape. I don't really have any core muscles. And it's probably why I look a little bit pudgy, for lack of better words. Okay, so switching sides. Okay, keep that bottom arm down, top arm up, lift that top leg up and down. So my point is this, is that what I've learned is that lengthening is really what's gonna help you to create more efficient muscle tone and muscle biomechanically sound body, right? So learning how to lengthen, which is what this ball is doing, is gonna actually make this leg work a little harder, but not in a bad way, in the fact that it's more isolated. So I'm not gonna be compressing my midsection here. Good. Keep it going, lifting up and down. Good. And so anyways, ever since then, you know, I've just always been really, I look at people who are in shape. I look at what people are doing that are not in shape. And then I ask a lot of questions, and I just trial and error. And I teach on this channel what I find works for me. And in general, it also works for my clients to feel healthier and stronger. Good. Keep it going and lift and lower. Good. But crazy that someone would actually say that, right? I know, so crazy. Like even to this day, I'm like, how? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe like, she just wasn't thinking when she said it. It just came out. I don't know. Keep it going. Good. Lift up and down. Good. And lift and lower. Good. But I'm the kind of person that takes criticism constructively. So maybe that helped a little bit, right? Good. Lift. Now, if you do feel this in the front of your hip at all you're gonna do is turn your hip forwards a little bit. Good. And really focusing on lifting through the glutes. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Woo, little circles. Oh my God, it's so burny. Good. So burny, right? You guys feel those leg muscles working? Four, 3, 2, now go the other way. Up, out, and around. Good. Boy, that burns. Good. Make sure your core is in. Make sure your spine is long. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, so now here we go, okay? We're gonna use this ball for a little bit of a side for quadruped. You're gonna take that ball, okay? You're gonna go onto your forearms. I want you to take your left hand long, the ball's on your right thigh. You're gonna lift it open and up and down. So little squeezes, lift and lift and lift, okay? So I'm trying to now finish off the legs by kind of getting some of the areas that we missed. And you're gonna feel a lot of that stability leg, the one that's on the floor working here, and lift. Making sure that you're not overusing your back. Good. You really shouldn't be using your back a whole lot. You should be really focusing on abs are in, leg is lifting. My left leg right now is on fire because of the exercise we just did. Good. Keep it going. Good. Now, some of you are gonna be like, why don't we feel this with the ball? Well, if you're not doing it the right way, you're not gonna feel it with the ball, right? You wanna think about the lift is coming from the contraction of that outer glute, right? It's that little contraction. So make them a little smaller, thinking about the length, and squeeze. And I promise you're gonna feel it if you do it that way. Good, lift, lift. Good, stay with me. Good. Squeezing that ball. Now we're gonna add a little sequence. You're gonna lift up, bring it straight through center. Up and lift. So you're alternating between a side and a straight up. And a side and a straight up. I love these. Good. Keep it going, and up, out to the side. Lift up, out to the side. Now you're gonna feel that right cheek really start to burn. Good. And lift up, you got about 30 more seconds. Lift, out to the side. Lift, out to the side. Good, keep it going. You guys feel the top of your booty now, right? Sort of like this area, I love working that area. It's the shelf. So you got elephant butt and then you got shelf. Good, keep it going. Good, lifting, whoops, and lowering, and lift. Now you're gonna go straight through center in 5, in 4, 3, 2, now a little up, lift. I don't care if the foot's pointed or flexed for this. In fact, just keep the foot relaxed. How's that? Just kind of use your glutes, lift, lift. Keep your hips square, up, 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 up. Keep it going, lift, lift, good. Ooh, baby, 30 more seconds, lift. Get a little higher, a little tighter, lift, lift. I really feel my glutes now. I love it so much. Good. Keep it going. 20 seconds. Up, up, up. Stay with me, guys. We're going to go to the inverted V in about 10 seconds. Up and down, lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, up. You're going to lower. I almost feel that more when I go lower and lift. Back through center. Get that stretch. And to the side. Cross over the ankle. And bring it back through center. Good. Keep it going. If you feel like you're gonna lose your ball, you can adjust it, but otherwise keep it going. Good. And lift. Oh, and that's kind of the thing, like to hold on to that ball. is hard. It's one of the reasons you don't want it super inflated. Good, keep it going. Anyone else trying to get a little sweat on? Me, I am, right here, good. Lift. Good. Loving these moves, guys. These are the moves that are gonna make your booty nice and shape. Consistency, persistency. Make sure you do it, okay? It's not just doing it once a week. You gotta get yourself on a plan. That's how you're gonna see the changes, okay? Get yourself on a plan and follow the plan. Good. Anyone who is successful in life knows the art of self-discipline. It's very important. It doesn't just happen, okay? No, it doesn't. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, other side. Here we go. This is a doozy. Take your ball behind that knee, forearms down, starting with out to the side, just trying to get that leg out to the side, lifting from that glute muscle, lift, and lift, and lift. Right arm is long, good. Whew, you just gotta do it, right? Just gotta do the movements. Doesn't happen by itself. Good. Keep it going. Gonna add the alternating move in about 10 seconds, squeeze. Squeeze, good. Think of stretching that hip out, lifting and lowering. 3, keeping the hips square. 2, very important. Now ready, it's a lift up and side. Up and side. Woohoo! Definitely feeling that. Shoulders are relaxed, yeah? Good. They should be. Good. Out to the side, up. Diagonal, kind of, I guess. Good. Lift, lower. Keep it going. You got about 30 more seconds here. Good. I love how this starts to burn in those like great little spots. Good. Keep it going. Good. About 25 seconds here. Stay focused, you guys. Like I always say, you got to just keep doing it. Got to keep that consistency going. Good. Lift out to the side. Keep it going. Good. 10 more seconds before you just go to the center. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's just go center. Lift. Lift. So 30 seconds here and then about a minute on the inverted V. Stay with me, guys. My heart rate's going. I love it. Lift, lift, squeeze. Keeping the back nice and long. Neutral spine. Neutral just means like the spine that you would have when you were standing upright, right? That's neutral. You got a little natural curve in your low back. Good, but not overly arched. Good. 5, 4. Also, I keep doing this. Keep your head in line with your spine. 3, 2, lift up. Good. Cross it over, full range, and down, and lift. But it's okay to peek to make sure that your form looks pretty good. You know, that you're not leaning over to your right too much, and bring it in. Also, when you bring your knee in, make sure that you're not like rounding your spine, okay? It's a nice straight spine, bringing that knee in and out. Good. Keep it going. Good. Abs are tight. Working those glutes. Don't you love that feeling? I sure do. Good. Lift. And lift. Almost there, you guys. 25 seconds is left. No big deal. Easy schmeezy. Not really, it's hard. Good, keep it going. 15 seconds, lift. Again, being mindful of that movement and press. Lower, lift, lower. Good, 5 seconds, lift. Cross it over. 4, 3, 2, and release. Woo, that is awesome, you guys. Awesome job. Those are not easy. I mean, they're not like, look, we're not doing CrossFit, right? We're doing Pilates and using a little soft ball. But it's hard in such a different way. To me, the fact that there's not a lot of momentum to get me there is what makes it so hard. And it also takes a lot of discipline, and that's the other thing I love so much about this whole kind of workout, is that it's not glamorous. You know, it's very humbling. It's definitely not sexy. I mean, look, it's like there's no heavy weight. You're not doing pull-ups, you're not doing push-ups, and yet it's somehow very effective, okay? So reach through, flat back, press down that ball. You should feel a nice little stretch to those inner thighs. How does that feel? Pretty good, right? So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share. Please share my videos. Share them all over. You guys have such great, nice things to say. It's just really, really cool that, you know, you appreciate these videos. I definitely work really hard on them. If you only knew all the stuff that goes on behind getting these out, it's a lot of work, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of mental work. All right, roll it over to the right. That feels good. Keep that left hip down. Anyways, guys, maybe watch a different video. Got lots of abs, got some band video. I mean, I've got over 85 videos at this point on the YouTube or on YouTube. Do I sound like I'm out of this generation a little bit? Okay, that's okay. All right, go over to the left, just breathe. Anyways, guys, awesome job. I'll see you soon.